What's going on, guys? Check it out. I want to take a moment from video editing and come and hang out with you guys for a minute. So, guys, before we get to the rest of Josh's story, which is absolutely amazing, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys about VetsCarsAndJesus.com. If you guys go to VetsCarsAndJesus.com, you can check out what we're doing as a ministry as far as our Vets Cars and Jesus aspect of it, and you guys can go ahead and partner with us to help vets get cars that they can use. That's right, we're trying to raise $10,000 to help get cars that vets can use for their everyday life. So this is an awesome chance for us to just go ahead and give back to our veteran community that's given so much for us and our freedoms. So guys, VetsCarsAndJesus.com, check it out. You guys can also get merch there and find out what's going on with the ministry and partner with us through GoFundMe. So go check it out, VetsCarsAndJesus.com. I think I can say that one more time, VetsCarsAndJesus.com. Check it out. All right, so we're going to get to the rest of Josh's story. It was super awesome hanging out with Josh and Andy out there in Kansas. I never thought I would say it was fun hanging out in Kansas, but I did. Kansas is a pretty awesome place. But it was really awesome to get out there and just get to know Josh just a little bit better and hang out for a bit. So here we go, part 2. Take it easy, guys. VetsCarsAndJesus.com.
So if you could go back to when, like right before you joined the military.
Okay.
Right now, with everything that you've learned, everything you know, what would you tell yourself?
What would I tell myself, like going into the military?
Yeah.
Your faith's going to be challenged very significantly. Stay strong, like that, because I didn't fully understand how my faith was going to be challenged in that environment, and how to stand strong through that. No idea, and so I just collapsed right into the environment, into the worldly atmosphere, and just it was all over. And so I wasted a lot of time that I could have been ministering to others and been a light. When I was not being a light.
Yeah.
That's such a great thing, because I mean, we go into like life. I think that's something when you get to be out of your Christian home, if you're in a Christian home.
Sure.
It's like the one thing we always like. Your faith's gonna be challenged, but especially when you're in something stressful, a stressful area, like you have that influence around other people that don't come from the same background. Like you're having in the military, it's like, or Satan hides those people from you. It's really easy to lose that faith.
Those people were probably blatantly in front of me, but I was just so, my priorities, my focus was just so off, right? But certainly Satan was there, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I want to ask, we have 2 more questions.
Okay.
This one, was there a time in the military that you saw God just work? Like you're just like, yeah, that's the hand of God right there.
There's a number of things, but a number of things. But I think one thing that stands out is not that long ago, I was kind of trying to refocus my life and be more bold at work about my faith. And I said something about my faith and the reason for doing something that I do or don't do, and a guy that I'd worked around but didn't know real well spoke up and was like, yeah, absolutely. And we got into this thing, and a couple other guys joined in, and we just found a common ground and realized that all of us had been unfortunately ashamed of the gospel. We've been a little bit ashamed of the gospel. We had. How did all of us that worked around each other not know about the faith of the others? And it was an embarrassment. But it was a reality check, and it emboldened all those people, and God was just there in that moment, and that was cool.
Man,
that was really cool, actually.
Awesome. And I think that's really cool, because that speaks to the, like in the military, you know, you're a brotherhood, but you know, as Christians in the military, it's a special brotherhood.
Sure.
And I think it's amazing that, you know, you take that step of faith and say, okay, you know, I'm going to put myself out here and I'm just going to be more bold about it, seeing how God can use that one decision, and that can be used in anywhere in life. You know, people, you know, who we're all tuned in at the same frequency. Turn your radio up a little bit, you know.
There you go.
It's really cool.
That's awesome. All right, here we go. We do this thing called tactical analysis. Go ahead and just roll that theme music real quick. Okay, that's done.
This is gonna be easy, so I'm
So
already.
we got, what year is your Suburban? Let's talk about that for a minute.
This is a 1989 Chevrolet Suburban, 3/4 ton, 8 lugs. Got a 454. It's got
That's still my favorite
400. Yeah, it's got the rear is actually re-geared to 456s. It's got a gear vendor's overdrive, auxiliary overdrive on it. Still gets like 11.5 miles a gallon on the highway, which sounds bad. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse.
So, and then we have a, you know, I don't know what year this thing is.
I think it's a little older than the 80s, or a little newer than the 80s.
This is, we gotta look at the catalyst.
I don't know.
It's, let's call it a 2020. We'll call it 2020.
Sure.
No, it's a 2021.
Okay.
BMW 530 has about, it's a turbo. Don't know what transmission, don't know what gear. I rented it. It has a turbo. It runs about 320 horse, 320 foot-pounds of torque. It does do a 125 in Mexico. Found that out. Not in the U.S. though.
All right.
I did rent it from Kansas and stayed in
Yeah,
Kansas,
yeah.
but it was in Mexico. But so in what you've done, which vehicle or how would you?
Which vehicle best serves my purpose?
Yeah.
In a theater of war or whatever I do?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of arguments for the BMW, just to kind of like.
But there's not a whole lot.
Make-
There's not. There's none. There's none. I can carry stuff, gear. I can kit this out to do unique
yeah.
type things that I might or might not do. I can. This will probably run over more crap and keep running. We'll probably take a few licks.
I mean, it probably would climb this hill right here pretty well.
It's not bad. The thing is, all the electronics and crap on this thing, it takes one round through the wrong place and you could shut the whole thing down.
Pretty sure
know
if
what
you
I
hit the fuse box right in this area.
Yeah. Now, speed and reliability is here, but no, this thing.
You make an Air Force coffee run with this, pretty good.
You're looking at a little tiny car. Yeah, looking at a little car low to the ground. It's cool. It's got power and a pretty beefy truck. Saying which one tactically is a better decision. I think we can kind of agree on that.
I think I would rather take this into situations.
I think it's still got rear AC. It works.
Oh, dude.
So we're good. We're pretty much set.
You got a cot
So
in the back.
let's do this.
There's a cot in the back.
I'll scale 1 to 10 on tacticalness. What would you give the BMW?
2.5.
2.5. What would you give the Suburban?
It's not perfect, so I'd only give it like a 9.8.
9.8.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not perfect.
Now I will say this about this car because I do like your Suburban. I would rather drive that, to be honest. When a BMW is new, it works.
It's a cool car.
It works.
I would
it's
love to
fun,
rip in it.
And
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
moment it hits 5 years old, you push stuff and you hear squeaks. Because everything but the motor falls apart.
There you go.
But hey, man, thank you so much, Josh, for hanging
bet,
out.
Chris.
Giving us the
Always
interview.
good. Andy,
Thanks, man. Thanks for
these
sharing
guys. I know you're gonna follow them on, and it's
It'll
gonna
be
go
all
right
right
here or here. Yeah, there you
Follow
go.
here. Hit that like button and bell.
Subscribe. 100%.
Merch on the website. We're about. By the time this is out, this will be on the website, and yeah, you
made it now.
don't wear it. I have to do it now. But guys, until next time, take it easy. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
But